Alright, let's talk about the Havamal. As always, if you have not watched my previous videos, you may want to go back and do so because we are covering these stanzas in order. We're actually only going to cover a single stanza today for a couple of reasons. First of all, this is potentially a controversial topic. Secondly, it varies greatly in subject matter to the stanzas that came previously and the ones that follow. But it's still an important one, I think. Let's get right into it. We're going to go with the Bray on this one. Let a man never stir on his road a step without his weapons of war. For unsure is the knowing when need shall arise of a spear on the way without. In terms of being more on the nose, I think what this passage is saying is obviously never leave your house unarmed. There is some wisdom in this. I'm not here to argue the politics of gun control or gun safety or gun ownership or anything like that. That's not what we're here to discuss. Personally, I'm in favor of gun ownership, responsible gun ownership, but as a truck driver who crosses state lines, it's not something I can carry every day. I do have my everyday carries, however. What I never leave my house without: a writing pad and a pen, my Leatherman multi-tool, a number of pocket knives, paracord, my watch, obviously my keys and phone, and of course my Mjolnir. Of course, we're talking about a time when life was a lot more dangerous than it is for the modern day heathen. Regardless of how you feel about gun control, at one point when these words were written, and before that when these words were told, we were talking about a much different place, a much different world. You're talking about a world with warring tribal neighbors. We're talking about a world with, you're going through the wilderness with predators about. There was definitely a more ready need for being armed when you leave the house. However, I don't think that's all we can take away from this. Go out into your day prepared for the day, prepared for the road ahead of you. That doesn't mean you have to carry a gun or a pocket knife, although I am a firm believer that everybody should keep at least a pocket knife on them. That said, it still is good to know how to defend yourself, be able to defend yourself. But the real message here is don't leave your home unprepared. Be prepared for your day ahead, whatever that may be. That's going to be it for this week. Join me next week when we start back up with stanza 39. Have a good Odin's Day.